On this episode of Country Boy Gas Garage, we take this 1948 Ford F5 short bus to its first car show. So let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Country Boy Gas Garage. I'm Jason, and as most of you know, this is our 1948 Ford F5 short bus. Now, we found this thing abandoned in the forest, and we've done a whole revive and drive series here on YouTube. Now, I was able to get that old rusted motor freed up and get it running, and then we drove it out of the forest under its own power. And recently, in the last video, we drove this bus almost 400 miles round trip to the old church that it used to belong to. We showed up at their reunion and we shared with them what we found. Now, the bus did great on this trip, and the motor ran strong the whole time. It didn't overheat, doesn't smoke, and doesn't miss a beat. It fires right up and idles, and once it's warmed up, it gets it. Pretty amazing after knowing how bad that motor was off when we started. Now, that trip was really great, and the reunion was wonderful. It's a really good video, and if you haven't seen it, guys, you got to go watch the reunion trip video. Now, I want to thank everybody again for helping make that trip happen. Anybody that helped donate or help in any way to make it a success. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you. I want to thank Jeff Hart and everybody at the church. They were all wonderful, and thanks for making this happen. And thank you to John Wilburn and his whole community. Their super chats covered the fuel bill, so thank you guys. And thanks to Harris Pepper for his contributions. He's been helping through this whole bus build, and I couldn't have done it without you, Harris. Thank you. And a huge thanks to everybody that contributed and donated to the PayPal fundraiser. I owe all of you a bit of gratitude, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. So now in this video, we're putting the bus in its first car show. The Oregon chapter of the Hooligans Car Club is having a car show this weekend, and we got the bus registered. So we're gonna give the bus a bath, fix a few odds and ends, and get it ready for its first car show. So let's go. So I'd like to give the bus a bath, but I'm not necessarily going to do a pressure wash video. You know, we've already done that. Actually, that video has gotten over 1 million views. So if you haven't seen that video, please go and watch it. Now I'm just going to get out the soap and the hose and give her a little bath and shine up the windows and a few odds and ends here and there, get those wheels cleaned up. I'd also like to give these bumpers a coat of paint. They're a little scratched up and beat up. So that's something we may be working on. Yeah, both the front and the back one could use a touch-up. Oh yeah, I did put a piece of plexiglass in the back window for a temporary fix. At some point I'd like to get most of these windows replaced, and I'll do it in one shebang. But for now, we got some plexiglass on the back windows to keep out the weather and what have you. Yeah, once we get these bumpers repainted and get the bus washed up, she'll be ready. Our pile of old rusty parts and stuff that we've pulled off and replaced over the last few months. I wonder if there's anything in here I could swap meet. Well, to wash the bus, I'd like to move it over into the grass a little bit farther, so we need to do a cold start on her. Well, it's not a cold start when it's 90 degrees out, but she's been sitting for a couple weeks, so let's see how well she fires up. Alright, I'm going to give her a couple pumps, tickle the choke a little bit, and here we go. Just like that, she fires right up and idles. Well, once she warms up, I'll move her over into the grass and we'll get started. Alright, got her all washed up. Now, hand washing a bus by yourself is not easy. It's probably equivalent to 2 or 3 cars. But we got her all cleaned up. And now we're going to start focusing on these bumpers. Let's get these all cleaned up and we'll repaint them. Now what I believe happened was that this bus was pushed around a bit by a tractor with a blade, and it slid across there a few times, giving a few scratch marks and some scores across there. And it was pulled by a chain right here which pinched it. You can't really see the bottom, but the top you can kind of tell. So I might try to straighten that out, and we'll get them a new coat of paint. You know, I know it seems kind of silly to be painting the bumpers when we've got holes in the side of the bus from rats and bullet holes in the windows, but I can only do what I can do when I can do it, and right now we can fix those bumpers. Well, so let's do it. Okay, here's where that chain pinched the bumper and scored it up a bit here. You know, a body shop would probably pull this off and apply some heat, maybe use a hammer and dolly, and I'm just going to use pipe wrench. It's not the preferred method, but it's what I've got. I think it'll work. If not, I could probably put the jack back here and lift it up and use the weight of the bus to kind of tweak it up a little bit, but let's give this a try. Alright, well, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. And I'll be able to take the grinder and kind of clean up some of these scored up spots. Same that's down here. Alright, let's try that. Alright, I'm going to start out with a wire wheel and get all the looser stuff and some paint off and see where we're at from there. Alright, finished up with the wire wheel. Now I know it's not perfect, I'm just trying to get some of those blemishes, and most of those scratches were in the paint. There is a few scores in the metal that I'm going to get the grinder out and try to smooth up now. And then I'll get the sandpaper out and we'll sand it smooth and be ready for paint. Okay, after a little bit of grinding and a whole lot of sanding, this is where I'm at. Now it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. You know, I was able to get most of those scratches and marks out of there. You know, some of them are really deep, and without taking off too much material, I'm not going to be able to get them. So we can't get rid of all of her battle wounds, but she's ready for the paint now. I've been working on the back as well, and it's all ready for paint. Alright, I'm just using some Krylon Fusion all-in-one paint and primer, gloss black. So, well, let's see how well she does. Now the first coat, we'll just do a light, thin coat. Alright guys, there she is. Now, not perfect, and if you get up close and look, you could see my grind marks and some swirls from my sanding, but much better than it was before. Yeah, much better than it was before. Alright, let's consider that one done. Alright, with that, we're all set for the car show. I'll see you all tomorrow at the Emerald City Shakedown. All right, guys, we made it. Everybody's just pulling in now, and we're all getting set up. Not much happens before coffee. All right, we're getting all set up here, guys. Everybody's showing up. All right, they're filling up. Check out this entry line. All right, guys, we're all set up here at the Emerald City Shakedown. Let's go take. Let's go take a look at some of these cars. All right, here's the Hooligans Car Club cars. Let's check them out.
Yeah, you look, except for I don't
So many beautiful cars.
I mean, you've gone back to those things last year. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. So, all right, well, we can chat with you. Maybe it's not even in the show.
All right, guys, this is a great turnout. This is probably twice as many cars as we were hoping for. Maybe 300. Go ahead and got Mr. Bones in here driving the bus. All right, guys, I hung up your channel stickers finally. Check it out. Look at all these amazing channels. All right, I better enter in the raffle. This stuff's too good. All right, guys, it's turned out to be a great day. You know, they were hoping for about 150 cars, and I think we're about 300. So we're doing good. I'm gonna go walk around a little more and check out some more cars. Maybe stand in line and get some food. All right, let's go.
There you go. Know where I'm at. Yeah, you brought it.
Gasser, Dooley.
Yeah, I'm saying. Come on, Greg.
Napa ain't playing around.
So look at these gorgeous, gorgeous gals. And again, they're going to be coming around and asking you guys for funds. But they're also going to be looking for the best dressed guest. I can already see from here there's some beautiful people out there. And these beautiful people are going to be looking for one of you. We're going to be giving out a gift for that too. Lil B.
Come on up, Lil B.
And is stunning and gorgeous and magical in all the ways. Thank you for being so wonderful. We have a gift for you, and Big Sky Pinup made this special apron for you and your crown. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Congeniality, Lil B.
You guys still with us out there? Woo! All right, sing this next part with us right here. Come on.
So many nice cars, guys. I think they're about to give out some awards though, so we'll go check that out.
Oh man, look at these cars. We're just about ready. Can I get my photographers in front of the cars so we can start taking pictures? Bear with us, because that's a long run of cars, so when I announce somebody, they're going to have to hustle around. I will give you a little clue.
Alright guys, it was a blast. We had a good time. It was a great show and a great turnout. Everybody's leaving now. I hope I got enough video footage to make a video. You know, it's one of those things where you get caught up in the moment having a good time and forget to video. So hopefully I got enough footage to make a video for you guys. And so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You like, comment, and share with your friends. And until next time, peace. I need to go over to the merch store and pick you up some hoodies or t-shirts. We got all kinds of sizes. There's new items being added all the time. So go check out www.countryboygasgarage.com and pick yourself up some merch.